Okay, the captains are out there and officials talking to them. We got most of our lineup together here for this duel between the Mustangs and the Beet Diggers. And they shake hands. And we'll be underway here in just a few moments. Start at 1:45. So Hunter Ludgate for the Beet Diggers. Goes against Cale Langford. 152. We'll have Oscar Zisk against Colin Duckworth. Then we have Cody Lindsay for the Beet Diggers against Case Givens. No wrestler for the Beet Diggers at 170. And the Mustangs will have Garrett Fritzler.
At 145 from Rush.
182.
Tanner, Hunter Ludgate.
It'll be
Tanner Hunter, 145.
Paxton at 182. Okay, we're underway. As we got Cale Langford going against Hunter Ludgate. We're just underway. Hunter Ludgate's got caught in a front headlock. And Cale Langford trying to spin around behind him, but Ludgate's hooked up a knee. And Ludgate working on the far side. Now he's trying to get a crossface in there. It looks like, oh, we got the leg in there by Langford in the crossface, and he's got a leg thrown in there. Got Hunter Ludgate on the bottom now. So he's trying to stack him up there a little bit. Don't give up on that. He's working real hard 2-on-1 on that left arm that's pulled up underneath. Ludgate gets that out of ways. There's a hard crossface by Cale Langford. Ludgate trying to work off the bottom. Ludgate, little side drag there by Langford. Oh, and a little tilt. And that's cheap tilt there by Langford. He's got Hunter on his back. 35 seconds to go here in the first period. As they're going to call the pin there. Looked like a lot of shoulder up, but Cale Langford's going to knock off the pin for the Mustangs.
Winner by fall, Cale Langford.
And that comes at 128, maybe 127 of the match. Call it 127 for Cale Langford. Austin Zisk here at 152 against Colin Duckworth. Let's see. Duckworth and Zisk out there at 152. And Duckworth out front with a front headlock. And he's going to spin around behind and get the takedown on Zisk. Tight waist by Duckworth. He's in a black singlet, trying to walk around. He's got that arm way out there. He's close to being an illegal hold. The referee was right there. Now he's got the arm bar in there, trying to get underneath and do that little granny move. Now he's got the half Nelson with it, right at the left of the circle, over towards the Beet Digger bench. He's just trying to build a little bit of a base. Duckworth really keeping that left arm tied up. There comes a tilt, and just about popped out of there, but Duckworth got back in control. And Duckworth trying to work a half Nelson in the wrist, and Zisk trying to kick over the top. Is going to give up a couple back points, I think. I'm not sure. Should have backwards somersault over the top to get out of that. Now does it again, rolls through. Get a 1 count out of that one. Duckworth maintaining control. Another hard half Nelson by Duckworth. He's keeping Zisk down. He's got a good hard side drag on by Duckworth on Zisk. No, now he's got an arm bar from the other side. And we're going to run out of time on the period. I don't think they're going to get any points out of that. No, they're going to give 2 near fall points. I think that came earlier. Okay, whose choice? And Duckworth's going to take the down position. And it's just a good hard side drag. Duckworth comes right up and just powers into, catches Zisk in a front headlock, and just throws him by and spins around behind for the reversal. Duckworth up 6-0. About 30 seconds gone in the second period. There comes that half Nelson again. And Duckworth way over the top. This somehow, no, he's giving up 3 near fall points here. I didn't see the count, but 3-point near fall for Duckworth. He's up 9-0. Duckworth working those wrists, just tries to clear those hands and can't. Duckworth just about had a half Nelson going again, but Austin just gets pretty good base, gets out to the front, but Duckworth hangs onto that arm. Now he's getting a bow and arrow cradle and cranks on it, and he's got Zisk in trouble. There's the pin. Okay, about 138 pin for Duckworth. Excuse me, that would be a 338 pin. And the Mustangs are going to go up 12-0 over the Beat Diggers. Now I have freshman Cody Lindsay going against Case Givens. And a hard snap down by Givens, and he's got the takedown on Cody Lindsay.
Case Gibbons holds a 9-3 record and is currently ranked number 3 at
Grapevine with a power half by Givens. Now he's got a kind of a headlock on Lindsay. Lindsay got out of that for a moment. Givens working the left arm there, 2-on-1. Givens throws a Grapevine in on the right side. Oh, and he's turked him over, picking up back points. Case Givens stretching Cody Lindsay out with that nice Turk move where you go across the face, grab that far shoulder or shoulder blade, and now Givens going for a cross-face cradle. Got that locked up, and he's got Lindsay on his back again, and I think that whistle was for the pin. Well, they're going to stop it, just giving a 2-point near fall to make it 7-0. Let's say they were out of bounds. Well, that out of bounds rule is a lot bigger than a circle anymore, but depends on how the official wants to do it. He's going to give the escape to Lindsay. So Lindsay will be down 7-1. Now it's 9-1 as Givens gets a quick takedown on him. Still 40 seconds left here in the first period. Now Givens gets the Grapevine in there, and he's got him turned for a 3 count. Which will make it 12-1. Case Givens, I think, is a senior this year. He's working a power half off the Grapevine again. Nice set up an arm bar. An arm bar with half Nelson. And Lindsay's in deep trouble, and there's a pin. 3 pins in a row for the Mustangs. And this one comes at about 1:52 of the first period of the match. So 3 falls for the Mustangs against the Beat Diggers. So the Mustangs will go up 18-0. And no wrestler at 170 for the Beat Diggers. And no wrestler at 182 either. So. Garrett Fritzler's going to pick up another 6 points. Make it 24. 0 for the Mustangs. At 182, the Mustangs have Brian Paxton out there as he makes his way out.
At 182, rush will be open. Garrett Fritzler will receive a forfeit.
Oh, wait a minute. Who was that?
Gary Fritzler.
Oh, Gary Fritzler got that.
Gary Fritzler.
I thought that was at 170. So we've got Paxton at 182 on that one.
At 195, for rush, we're going to have Nick Wells. And for 4
Okay. Oh, he messed that up. Garrett Fritzler got the forfeit at 182.
Nick Wells carries
So I'm not sure who got it at 170, but let's go to Brian Paxton. Will be at 195 going against Nick Welland. Paxton in on a single leg on Welland. Welland trying to fight it off with the whizzer. Right at the edge now. Paxton gave up on that knee and they'll break apart. Welland works back into the 10-foot circle. Brian Paxton's listed at 182 on the Wiggins roster. Moving up to 195 against Bruss's Nick Welland. There's Paxton with a shot. Big sprawl by Welland. He's around behind. He's got the takedown on Paxton. Likes to pop that head down and get behind. Paxton's going to stand up. Oh, they'll be out of bounds. Just about had the escape. Welland's given up quite a bit of height to Brian Paxton. He'll move in on the right side. Move around to the left. Try to chop the arm. Paxton gets to his feet. And Welland gets that cheap kill. Rolls him over, but couldn't hold him there. He's going to do it again, though. Now he's got him locked up there, picking up some back points. Might have got a 5, but just a two fingers showing down there, but that'll be at least 2 points for Nick Welland. And they'll award that on a near fall. 4-0 for Nick Welland. Brian Paxton trying to stand up, peel the wrist. Welland work that 2-on-1, trying to lift him up. And they work to the edge. And Paxton tripoded up there. Tries to reach through his own leg and grab Welland's knee. I don't think that's going to work. And they'll go out of bounds. Only 0.5 seconds here in the first period, so I don't think we're going to get any more scoring. And we'll restart the second period. Coach Quinlan wanted to talk to the referee. I'm not sure what that's about. We are underway here. Beat Diggers down 30-0 coming into this match. Okay, Nick Welland's going to take down. He starts second period. Brian Paxton on the left side. Welland stands up, trying to work the hands. Gets hands free. Paxton drops down on a single leg, right at the edge, and they're going to be out of bounds. So no escape there for Welland. Okay, Welland set Paxton on the left side. Welland trying to peel the wrist and stand up. He gets in the set out position. Paxton follows him around. Now he ducks under, and Paxton's going to pull him out of bounds. Going to get a stalling warning on Paxton, I believe. Okay, now we're back underway. Welland tried to crawl forward. Now Brian Paxton breaks him flat. Now working the cross face, and that Welland just fights that off. Base is up. Probably trying to get in a set-out position. Welland grabs the wrist, turns, and faces Paxton. Will get the escape. It'll make it 5-0. Brian Paxton tries a long-range shot. Welland hooks up a little bit of a wizard look facing him, and they go out of bounds. Rush's own J.J. Pursley coaching for Fort Morgan up there at the edge. And a good long-range shot by Welland. He's in on a single leg. Brian Paxton trying to work the ankles, but Welland tightening up on that single leg. And Paxton had locked hands underneath, and Welland's going to pop out the backside and get the takedown. 7-point lead for Nick Welland. Down to about 17 seconds left here in the second period. A little arm chop by Welland. And Brian Paxton just based up right on the Tiger out there. Now Paxton trying to stand up. Welland grab an ankle, and we run out of time here in the second period. 7-0 for Nick Welland. And Brian Paxton wants neutral. Clock didn't start, so we'll try to restart this. We're back underway here in the third period. Nick Welland, 7-0. Oh, nice shot by Welland. And he just, nice job. He just shot in low, hooked the left toe kind of with his toe and tripped Paxton down, and Welland's up 9-0. Welland, so he's trying to work an arm. Oh, he's doing that tilt, that little suicide tilt. He's got Paxton over, getting up some back points, a couple of them anyway. And Brian Paxton's going to get back to his base, but give up 2 near fall points. It's 11-0, 1:11 on the clock. In counting. And Coach Quinlan say, do it again, do it again. Well, going to let him up, I think. A good move by Paxton as I glanced away, and he's on his feet, so it makes it 11-1. 45 seconds and counting in the match. A little feint of a shot by Paxton. Welland kind of kicked his heel away from it. There he'll sprawl away from the shot. Brian Paxton caught underneath. Welland's got a little underhook now. It's just going to push him away. And Welland down on both hands. Comes right up and faces Paxton. They go out of bounds. .22.5 seconds and the whistle blows. We're underway. Well, looked like he tried a little arm drag there. As he tries that again. Work over towards the beat digger edge to our left. And that's the match. Major decision. 11-1 for Brush's Nick Welland. Okay. That should make it 30-4 on the team side.
Nick Welling from Rush.
Beaters lost the first 3 matches by pins and 2 forfeits at one of them at 170, one at 182.
From Rush. And Josh Contreras from Fort Morgan.
Okay, here we go. Josh Contreras for Fort Morgan. Against Dominic Ontiveros. Dominic looks like the little guy out there. Contreras tried to throw a little headlock there. Ontiveros only a freshman. It's Contreras in on a single leg and they hop out of bounds. Contreras is about a foot taller than him. Well, maybe a head anyway. And we're back underway. Still no score. Kind of going head to head there. Contreras tried a little underhook there. Tried to throw by with it, but now they just walk back to the center. Contreras trying to tie up the right wrist. Go forehead to forehead again. They're 220 pounds. Minute gone here in the first period. Contreras a couple little feints there. Get a stalling warning on Ontiveros. Haven't seen a whole lot from Fort Morgan wrestler either, but Ontiveros got stalling warning. Josh Contreras, there's a shot. Now we're going to stalling warning on Contreras. It'll even that up. No points on that yet. There's a shot by Ontiveros, and it was a terrible shot, and he gets caught in the cradle. It's dumped over on his back. There's Contreras using that height and length, and Ontiveros is locked up in that cradle, and that's going to be a 5-point move. Are they going to call a pin? They're going to call him out of bounds. I thought there was a leg or two inside there, but I guess they weren't supporting. But Contreras is going to go up only 4. They're only going to give him 2 near fall points, I guess. Saying 4 to nothing. 2-point takedown and a 2-point near fall. I thought for sure he had him on his back a long time. So we'll start second period with Contreras on the bottom. He stands up and kind of falls back on top of Ontiveros. And Contreras is going to just stand up and walk away from that. Ontiveros looks like he's giving up a lot of pounds out there. So they go head to head. Josh Contreras is ranked number 11 in the state, and Dominic is number 10 here at 220 pounds. Dominic trying to work that underhook, but now Contreras hard snap down. Contreras pushing into Ontiveros. Ontiveros trying to circle back in. This one might come down to conditioning here because there's been a lot of effort out there so far. There's Ontiveros a headlock and throws Contreras off the mat. I think there was not enough of a headlock to throw him, but he sure knocked him down and drove him out of bounds. Now they go right back forehead to forehead. Just went past 40 seconds here in the second period, excuse me. 5-0 for Josh Contreras and Fort Morgan. Ontiveros with a little feint. Both of them kind of huffing and puffing there, I think. They work head to head again. Oh, there's Contreras, a single leg, and he dumps Ontiveros down. Oh, and the knee went down a little too early because he had the takedown on Ontiveros, and they're going to wave off that takedown. And both wrestlers kind of hanging on those knees there before they started. We'll head to the third period. Ontiveros down by 5. 5-0 to Contreras. Hey. Dominic's on the bottom. Contreras comes in on the right side. Tried to work for that cradle again. Oh, and Ontiveros just pops out of there and gets the escape. Faked one way and went the other way. Skirted right out of there. Now they're back on their feet, right on the Tiger. We are at the Wiggins gym. They kind of tie up and break apart. Take a couple deep breaths. Now they come back forehead to forehead again. Ontiveros getting pushed back by Josh Contreras. Both of them, I think, are getting wore out. There's Contreras with a nice double leg. In there deep with it. Sets Contreras down. He's got the 2-point takedown. And he got Contreras kind of flat-footed and tackled him inside a minute to go. And that's going to be a point for Ontiveros on the stall. That makes it 5-4. And Ontiveros trying to work a crossface on Contreras. And they're going to get one more point. That's going to tie it up on the penalty because Contreras isn't moving. 5-5. Contreras trying to stand up and get away from Ontiveros. And we're going to stalling warning on Contreras. Ontiveros. That's going to give the winning point maybe to Contreras on the penalty. There's a shot by Ontiveros. And Contreras fought that off. 14 seconds to go. And there's a shot again by Contreras. And, Ontiveros is going to get dumped these back out of bounds. I don't know if they're going to call that a takedown or not. I thought the net was a little bigger than that. Well, it's going to make it 8-5. They did give him the takedown. 5.3 seconds left. And number 10 against number 11, and it's going to be number 11, the winner, 8-5 for Josh Contreras over Brush's Dominic Ontiveros. An exciting match, though. So that should make it 33-4 on the scoreboard for the Mustangs. How about that? We'll go down to 106 pounders. The little guys here in a moment. Oh, don't forget AC Ice, crystal clear ice, good for any drink at any time of the year. You can pick up AC Ice at any local grocery or convenience store in northeastern Colorado today. Okay, we're going down to 106 pounds. It'll be Mike Ortega taking on Miguel Lopez. And we're underway. That's Lopez. A little taller. He's got that maroon and black singlet. Black trim instead of that all black that some of them have. The beat digger's been in that cardinal with the brush seal across the front. There's a Ortega fighting off a shot by Lopez, and Ortega's going to get dinged for a stall. There's a little feint there by Lopez. A couple of them. There's a shot. Nice little tackle move, but Ortega just wasn't strong enough to pull him in. Now Lopez with a shot. And they break apart. Stalk each other right on the Tiger out there. A little throw by attempt by Ortega. And Lopez comes up with a double underhook and tries a little throw, but Mikey got out of that. Miguel tried that little throw. Now he's got that cow catcher in there. Mikey fighting that off. There's Lopez drops down low. A good sprawl there by Ortega. 24 seconds and counting. Lopez trying to shoot in there. But Ortega hanging on that front headlock. He's reaching for a knee, but he's getting around behind. He's got Ortega down for the takedown. So Mike Ortega with a takedown on Lopez. Lopez stands up. Ortega tries to throw him over, but we run out of time in the first period. 2-0 for Mike Ortega for the Beat Diggers. And Mike take the down position. Miguel Lopez coming in on the left side. And a little spin move by Ortega, but Lopez follows him around, grabs an ankle, tries to drive him forward. Here's Lopez trying to use that length to his advantage. Mike Ortega caught underneath. There's Lopez staying parallel, trying a one-on-one. Now Ortega based up for a moment. Ortega will hit him with a crossface. Now hit one from the right side. Ortega broken flat. Miguel Lopez staying there kind of on the left side a little bit, just trying to drive those wrists forward. Staying parallel. He hits him with another crossface, and that might be a penalty point. It is. Little rough on that crossface by Miguel. Oh. Coach Kyle's out there towering over the officials saying, I don't think it was that bad. Kyle Crowley, head coach for the Mustangs. Okay, 58 seconds left here in the second period. And Mikey Ortega up by 3 as he's trying to work off the bottom. Miguel Lopez broke him down for a moment. Put the crossface in there. Oh, a little switch. And getting dumped over to his back as Ortega turned into him and got dumped over on his back. And he's just about to get pinned. And there it is, the pin win for Miguel Lopez. And that'll come at, let's call it 3:30 of the match, 3:29 and a half, 3:29 and a half. So Mustangs going to raise that lead to 39-4. Jose Mayoga is going to take on Justin Wagner. Okay. And they get set to go. Wagner quite a bit taller, pushing Mayoga back to the side and now to the center. But Mayoga's trying a little shot. And he just gets lateral drop right to his back by Wagner. And Mayoga trying to get out of there. But he's in deep trouble. The official just almost slapped the pin, but he's going to get off his back. That'll be a 5-point move for Justin Wagner. He's out. I haven't seen one of those Nelsons like that in a long time, and there's the pin for Justin Wagner. Boy, Beat Diggers are getting thumped here by the Fort Morgan Mustangs, 45-4. Eric Urbina up next for the Beat Diggers to take on Leo Luna. Kind of waiting for those two to check in. Didn't get the time on that one, but it was a pin win for Wagner. Okay, we're set to go here at 125 pounds, or 120 pounds. Eric Urbina against Leo Luna. Yes. They're kind of just staying away, just giving each other the evil eye, kind of a few hand slaps there. Here Urbina down on one knee and a hand. Now he's up. Slips down there again. I thought there was a new rule saying they weren't supposed to do that. Hard snap down by Luna. And now a really hard snap down, heavy on the head by Leo Luna. A little over a minute to go here in the first period, no score. Eric Urbina with a nice double leg shot in there deep with it. Sets Luna down and he's got the takedown. Luna on the bottom. Oh, here comes a double grapevine. Quick switch attempt by Luna, and he's going to pop out the top side and come up on top. He had to help Nelson, and they're going to give him a reversal to tie it up. 2-2. Eric Urbina thought he had him, and he popped right around there. These little guys are really quick. Going to 120 pounds. A little cradle attempt by Luna. Eric Urbina tried to stand up, but couldn't get up. It's broken down on the far side. We'll head to the second period, tied up 2-2. Okay. Luna's going to defer, and Eric Urbina is going to take the down position. Tied up 2-2. Luna kind of stretches Urbina out. There he gets it out to the side. Picked up that cross face for a moment. And a good hard side drag. Urbina trying to clear those wrists out of there. I think Luna's got an arm bar set up. He does there on the left arm. Urbina tried to switch out of that. Luna breaks him down. About 40 seconds gone here in the second period. Urbina trying to peel his arms free, and he will, and get the escape. That'll give Eric Urbina the lead. So we're down to 111 and counting in the second period. Now they go forehead to forehead. Urbina down on a single leg. It's that right leg tied up. Trying to lift it up. There's Luna trying to fight it off. With the double leg. Luna's trying to mash the head down. Urbina underneath him. He's got a little front headlock on Urbina now. Tries to pop around, and he's going to get a stall warning on Urbina for going backwards. So didn't have a whole lot of choice there. So they'll be back on their feet with 30 seconds left here in the second period. Urbina up by 1. A few hand taps and a lot of bouncing around there. But now a little shot there by Luna, and he's going to spin around behind. The official's going to say that was a takedown, but it was about, I think he was a little early on that. Boy, Coach Quinlan doesn't like that call at all. saying the hand was down, but he didn't have a hold of him when the hand was down. So. Official's not real tall because he's shorter than Aaron by quite a bit. Official's going to nod his head and say that's the way it is. So 4-3 for Leo Luna. Urbina will be on the bottom.
Come on, up and out now.
And that'll be the end of the second period. It's scored 4-3. And it'll be Leo Luna's choice. He's going to take down. Urbina on the right side, moves to the left. Now back to the right side. Breaks Luna down for a moment. Now Luna trying to tripod out there and roll, but Urbina was ready for that. Now he's locked up that little tilt they like to use, but now down goes Luna. There's a 1 count, a 2 count. Oh, come on. That was, he waved his hand twice. Now Luna's going to get an escape and no back points for Urbina. There we go back. 1:18 on the clock. There's Urbina with a shot. As Luna's trying to mash his head down. As Urbina's down on a single leg. And now Luna's got a little whizzer in there. Trying to pry the body. Urbina get the left side there. We're going to get a stalemate. 54.3 seconds on the clock. We're bringing it down 5-3. Urbina for the Beat Diggers. Luna for the Mustangs. There's a shot by Urbina, and they're deep with it. And Luna's on his side there. Urbina's tied it up. He had Luna on his back. He's the backwards setting up there because Luna's trying to hang on to the legs. He's got Urbina set over. Urbina's caught on his back and almost stacked up. But I don't know if Luna's got any control. He's trying. Now Urbina's going to pop out the back side. And 12 seconds to go. Urbina's still got it tied up. A lot of scrambling going there. We're down to 4 seconds, and we're going to go to overtime. This is a barn burner here. So 5-5 going into OT. On their feet. Waiting for the clock to get set. Got it at 60 seconds. The official was looking for a minute. Okay, we're underway. As they bob and weave. Look over the far side towards the official. There's a shot by Urbina in there deep with it. Got the double leg. He's out to the side. He's got the takedown and the victory. How about that? Eric Urbina had Luna on his back as they were kind of facing the wrong way there for a moment. But the two-point takedown will give the Beat Diggers the lead and the win.
Eric Urbina with your win in overtime.
45 on the team side for the Mustangs, 7 for the Beat Diggers as Diego Hernandez will take on Zach Horton.
Next up, 126, we have Diego Hernandez from Brush.
Okay, how about that? And don't forget, this is 1010 KSIR, Brush, Fort Morgan, and Wiggins, all here tonight. 1010 KSIR.
Just under the scoreboard,
Okay,
giving
we're
away free water. So
back underway here at 126 pounds.
You'll see Morgan County foster care team.
Diego Hernandez goes for the Beat Diggers. She's locked up a front headlock, kind of gives up on that. And there's a little roll coming over the top. It's Zach Horton. A pretty big scramble there. No points awarded. Pretty good flurry there. Diego goes ear to ear with Horton. He's seeing forehead to forehead now. Kind of tying up. Not quite as wild there after that first flurry. Horton tries a little duck under. Diego blocks that. Come back. Working the wrist. Diego trying to push him to the edge. Now they tie up again ear to ear. Over towards the far side of the mat. By the bright orange Wiggins. There's a shot by Diego. Big sprawl by Horton. And Diego kind of caught underneath. Horton has a front headlock on him. 38 seconds and counting. And Diego trying to drag out of that. He's got the arm locked up and drives him out of bounds. Okay, back underway. Diego feinted a shot right off the whistle. And they go back, tying up loosely. Diego pushing Horton towards the edge. And they'll kind of circle back towards the Tiger in the center. There's a shot again by Diego. Horton tries to get a whizzer in there, but it didn't work. Diego's going to get the takedown. He's got the arm bar in there, but we'll run out of time in the first period. Should be Diego's choice. He's going to take down. Coach Quinlan wanted Diego to take the down position. Horton in on the left side. Quick stand up by Diego, and he gets dumped back down. He's right to his feet again, and they'll go out of bounds. A lot of quickness here at this 126 pounds. Diego facing away from us. Stands up, turns into Horton, gets the escape. Also had a front headlock on Horton. Trying to work that. Horton trying to get out of this. And Diego trying to pop him down, get out to the side. And nice job. We got a cradle locked up by Diego. Horton tried to pop out of there. And he's going to pick up Diego, and they're going to give going to be out of bounds. I think they're going to give a takedown to Diego and a reversal to Zach Horton. Makes it 5-2. So Diego will be down here with 1:20 on the clock, second period. Quick stand-up attempt. Is Diego trying to peel those wrists. Now he kind of hips back into Horton. Horton trying to get the far arm and put a guillotine on there. He's kind of got, he's got the leg stuck in there. A little grapevine on Diego Hernandez. And Hernandez trying to pop out of there. He's got Horton over on his hip. Horton's still got the leg in there, but Diego's on top. And he's got an arm bar set up. And he's got Horton on his back. Horton trying to bridge out of there. Diego's got the double arm bar on him now. 42 seconds and counting. Because Diego Hernandez got that double arm bar hanging out underneath. His shoulders are way up. His Horton's bridging high. Diego Hernandez hanging onto this double arm bar. And they're tightening that up, and there's the pin. Wow, how about that for Diego Hernandez? And that comes at 3:39 in the match. First pin win for the Beat Diggers. Makes it 45-13 on the team score. That will get Melvin Hernandez up. He takes on Brendan Jones. Brendan's, let's see, he's ranked number 7 in the state at 126 pounds. So he's up at 132 tonight.
Melvin Hernandez from Rush. Brendan Jones for Oregon.
Brendan looks quite a bit bigger than Melvin. Brendan here a shot. And Melvin comes up ear to ear with him.
Brendan Jones comes in 14-4.
Oh, nice little duck under to takedown for Brendan Jones. There's Melvin's trying to work off the bottom. Jones There's a leg in there, I think. No, he's just getting the cross face in there, trapping that far elbow, trying to do that pick and step move, and Melvin fights that off. Jones, he tried to roll into Jones, and that was a mistake. He's in deep trouble. And Jones going for the pin, and there it is. So Beat Digger's run of 2 wins is over. And that's going to make the score 51-13 for the Mustangs. And Bryce Thomas will take on Bryce Thomas.
Thomas from Brush.
Okay, let's see who is coming out for Matt Patina.
Matt Patina comes to
Patia.
this match with a 6-4 record, currently ranked 9th in 3A at 145s.
Okay, we're underway.
Bryce Thomas comes in at 10-3 and currently ranked 11th in 3A.
There's a shot there by Patia. Bryce Thomas blocks that. And then we go ear to ear. Last match of this triple duel is Bryce Thomas trying to fight out off a duck under by Patia. And they'll break apart. Bryce reaches down, touches the Tiger in the eye, and got a loose tie up there. Banging for his. There's Bryce Thomas with a shot. Patia blocks it, tries to spin around behind. Bryce walks up the elbows a little bit. Going into 138 pounds, and they go out of bounds. Bryce Thomas ranked number 11 in the state at 138. Patia, kind of a shot. Goes down on his knees, so now they come back up. Little duck under move by Patia. Oh, he's got the headlock, and he's got a half Nelson. He's got Bryce Jones over on his back, but Bryce is, looks like he's about to get in a Peterson roll move here with stepping into Patia. I'm not sure who's got who. They did give 2 points to Patia and give him the takedown and the lead. Only 14 seconds left here in the first period. A little Granby roll by Bryce Thomas, but Patia settles that down to a little tight waist. Jones trying to peel those wrists, and he'll walk away just as the whistle blows. Officials are going to talk this over because they do have they're going to wave off that point. And of course, Coach Quinlan's going to go over and argue that one too. So, need to ask the timekeeper because the official wasn't looking, I guess. But the head official says, I got to go by what I hear. But he is going to ask the timer. I think there was 1 second left, so. Somebody from the crowd is standing up, so waving one finger up there. That'll bring Kyle Growlis over. I don't think we have video review yet. I hope not. They are going to award the 1-point escape, so Coach Quinlan won the argument. That doesn't happen very often, but I like the way that they talked it over. I don't think Kyle's very happy with it. Now they're going to wave it off again. Okay. It's early in the year, but I don't think 1 point's going to make a difference. Now he's he awarded it. Now he waved it off. Now he's talking about it again. Tough spot for an official. I've seen a lot of officials get gray hair when they got to do this Morgan County triple duel. It's a tough deal because it's so much competitiveness now. Now the official's trying to talk to Kyle Growlis. So I'm not sure what he's saying there, but wish they had a little microphone. And so they're going to award the 1 point escape. So I guess my scorecard's right after I wrote that down. It's 2-1 for Patea. Matt Patea for Mustangs. Bryce Thomas is going to go in the down position.
On the whistle, out.
Patea on the right side. Bryce Thomas trying to build a base there. Patea's standing right behind him trying to get some wrists or something there. And Bryce Thomas trying to get the wrist free. Can't quite do that. So tripod it up. Patea's going to grab an ankle. Work on that far wrist. Got Bryce broken down for 30 seconds here in the first period. Now they peel away and tie it up with the escape. We're back underway. Patea with kind of a head slap, and he missed and dropped his knees. Now they come back forehead to forehead. Right there on the Tiger. But Bryce trying to shoot in there. Patea a good sprawl. He's kind of caught on it. Bryce kind of caught underneath and he'll drive Patea out of bounds. J.J. Pursley working against us again. Coaching for Fort Morgan, he forgot he was a beat digger, I guess. But there's a nice little duck under by Patea. Bryce gets the arm as he shot in there. He got one of the arms tied up. We're going to get a stalemate out of that. I thought Patea had him on the takedown there, but Bryce locked up that arm and held him off. Okay, back on their feet. And going forehead to forehead. There's a shot by Patea. He's got the takedown. Nice little duck under. It's 4-2 for the Mustangs. And Bryce Thomas trying to peel those wrists again. And Patea's going to get called for locked hands. That'll be a penalty point. Okay. 12 seconds on the clock. 12.7. Okay, a little Granby roll again by Thomas. He's got an ankle. Patea up over the top, and there's an escape. And that should tie it up 4-4. Patea with a shot, and we run out of time here in the period. Tied up 4-4. We go to the third period. Okay, it's Patea's choice. He's going to take the down position. Bryce Thomas moving in on the right side. They face away from us. And we're underway. Patea's going to do a quick switch. And he's got the reversal of that. So not good news for Bryce Thomas. Patea just mashes his head down. They're going to give the escape to Bryce Thomas. Bryce down by 1, 6-5. There we go ear to ear. Patea tries that little duck under. Bryce blocks it. About 40 seconds gone here in the third period. Thomas down by 1. As they go forehead to forehead. Thomas kind of feints a shot. There's a little head shuck by Taya. Now he's in there on a double leg. Sets Bryce over on his back. Bryce throws him over the top. And Patea comes around behind and gets the takedown out of that. Bryce threw him clear over the top, out of bounds. And they're going to give Matt Patea the 2-point takedown. 35 seconds left. Patea up by 3. So move in on the right side. Thomas sitting underneath, hasn't moved much yet. He's trying to get those wrists tied up. Taya just doing that tight waist there. Thomas can't get anything free there. Taya will follow him around. Thomas got the arms way out. Patea going to try to snap him back. He's got the arm. That's about Bryce Thomas trying to stand up. That's going to be the match. Taya's going to win it 8-5. So it's going to be a close score, 54-13 for the Mustangs. How about that? Well, that's our Morgan County triple duel. We'll come back and try to wrap it up a little bit. We'll be back in a moment on the Eastern Plains Radio Network, or Sports Network, and KSIR and KSIR.com. We'll be back in a moment.